I wanted to show you some figures I got here. I apologize, I'm not filming in my normal location. Also, these figures I've been taken out of box because I don't know, I didn't feel like boxing them. So I got 3 Mandalorian pops and I got a Marvel Legend. Now, I don't normally pick up comic book inspired Marvel Legends, but this one really grabbed my eye and I just had to do it. Check this out. Apocalypse from the Age of Apocalypse storyline. Look at that. Just wow. And he's got a little skull and it holds in his hand perfectly, so you don't have to worry about that like falling out all the time if you just get it just right. But yeah, this figure is incredible. Detail, the paint. I mean, when I think of Apocalypse, this is exactly what I think of. This figure is so detailed and well sculpted. I just, wow. Oh, sorry, his little skull popped out. His cape is detachable, so you can display him without it if you want to. I think he looks cooler with the cape. However, I think I would have liked a cloth cape. But that's just me personally. But I don't really care too much. I have the figure. Man, I just got it just right. And now it's like, no, we don't want to go hold in his hand now. But there we go. The skull. This is a figure I cannot wait to put on the shelf. I don't know where I'm going to put him because he is kind of massive. He's bigger than all my other Marvel Legends. And I have so many Star Wars figures that they could fill up a whole shelf almost now. And so, my Marvel Legends can't sit in their spot forever. I have the whole wave of Hasbro Ghostbusters too. I got those DC figures I need to find a place for, and some other figures too. So I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out a place, probably in my cabinet somewhere. But even that's filled up, so I don't even know where I'm going to put this guy. So incredibly massive this guy is. I love him. And it's just too bad that he was really messed up in Age of X-Men Apocalypse. That movie was terrible. It had some good parts to it. I'm not going to act like it was completely horrible, but just so much wrong with that movie. And it was just kind of unfortunate. And Oscar Isaac was playing him in that movie. And you couldn't even tell through all the makeup, but he's a great actor. He could have done a good job. But yeah. So I picked up Cara Dune. These came from Walmart. Now this is her season 2 look. I don't know what's up with the braids in the back. She's got a Imperial badge there. I just need a Cara Dune in my collection because I like the character. Gina Carano, excuse me if I pronounce her name wrong, is great as the character. And, oh yeah, she got a little tattoo under her chin there of the Resistance. That's pretty awesome. So that's pretty awesome. So I need that. I need to get IG-11. Then I have all of the main cast really from season 1 that I really wanted. Here is the Gamorrean Guard. In the first episode they were fighting. It would have been better if they made it a movie moment, but I'm okay with the pop. So we got a Gamorrean Guard. Not really too much to say about this guy. Pretty cool looking figure though. And I'm forgetting the name of the species, but from the trailers, there's like one shot you can see of him in the trailer, so we're going to see this guy in season 2, it looks like again. But if you don't know this character, in the first episode of season 1, Mando froze him in carbonite, and he's that kind of guy. The first ever Star Wars character on screen that talked about using the restroom. I'm just saying. I don't know. And he dropped Life Day. That was kind of cool. I enjoyed the performance of this guy because he wasn't on screen very long, but his time was memorable because the acting there was actually pretty good. And I like the design. He looks like Abe Sapien a little bit. Kind of looks a little sad. Looks a little sad. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to see him come back because that's actually kind of cool that, you know, this random character that we thought was just a one-off is actually going to come back. And he was in a shot with Cara Dune, so maybe she's working with the Resistance, unfreezes him for some reason, or he accidentally gets unfrozen and helps out and becomes a good guy. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm excited for episode 3. I just reviewed episode 1 on my main, or episode 1 and 2 on my main channel, Kabam Studios. Also, I'm talking about the other Disney Plus show that's dropping new episodes lately, The Right Stuff. I'll be talking about episode 6 on Sundays, because that's kind of my thing now. I've just decided that I will always be doing that on Sundays. But yeah, these pops, very detailed. Really like them. They're going to go next to my Mandalorian stuff. And this guy, I don't even know where it's going, but I know this thing is beautiful. Incredibly detailed figure. Love this guy so much. Man. And if you've never read Age of Apocalypse, definitely do so. There are probably some better videos that recommend X-Men comics, because this is obviously like a very popular story that everyone loves, but you know, still, it's a great story. Read it. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So pretty. Look at him. Look at him. He did come with another head and another arm, but I don't really use that type of stuff. It just was another fist. I'm like, well, he can't hold the skull, and it just doesn't look as cool if he can't hold the skull like that. And then he came out with another head. And I like this head because he's grabbing the skull and kind of laughing. But if you want to see that, here's the fist. And then here's the head. Actually, let's pull off that head. Let's show you. Oh. Where did that head go? Crap. I would have to go look for it now. I ain't gonna do that, but what's this rubber band stuff for? But yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of seeing out some stuff here. There's a thing. But yeah. This figure, just incredible detail. The people at Hasbro have really been good about making figures. Because you think about like McFarlane Toys, they make figures based on stuff that you would think would get figures, right? But the difference is they're not posable, they're not fun to mess around with. And like, I get it, they're adult collector figures, but these can be enjoyed by kids, adults. They're kind of great for everything in a way. And he's just a massive guy, and I love this figure so bad. I love him. So evil. So delightfully evil. Man, his head does not want to go in that peg, does it? Sorry, I'm just... Wow. This head is not easy to get back on. Oh, phew. Went back on. Such a great figure. I just wish these cape holes were bigger, because if they were bigger, it would probably stay in better, because it constantly pops off. So I may have to just like glue that on. I may have to do the same with all the other pieces, especially his head there, because that was not fun to put back on at all. But yeah, cool figure.